This is the second one of our videos, and I'm going to start with one-step equations. Over teaching many years, I found out one of the things that happens is students, they look at an equation and they don't understand what's going on. And if you don't understand that, then trying to solve it becomes, well, that's not good. So we're going to start with the absolute basics. We're going to use four different types of equations. There's going to be addition one, subtraction, multiplication, and division. There are other types of equations out there, but for the most part, these are going to be the main ones that we have to worry about this year. Okay, so what I did is I've written up a whole bunch of equations, and I want you to put them into the correct box. I'll do the first few with you, and then again, I'm going to ask you to turn off the camera, finish it up. All right, so we've got G. So we've got this weird fraction thing is equal to 7. So G divided by 5 is equal to 7. And I just said it there. It's a division question. Anytime you've got a fraction, it's going to be a division. So I'm going to go because that fraction line means divide by. Now we've got C. 15 is equal to C plus 5. So what you're looking for is what is with the variable. So this is the part that's beside the variable, and you've got something plus 5. So that makes an addition question. 15 is equal to C plus 5. That's not so bad. Now 15 is equal to P divided by 8. Key there is what, again, what's going on with the variable. So we've got divide by 8. So we can put that into the division column. So you can see already sometimes division is going to be written so it's a fraction, and sometimes it's going to be written with an actual divide sign. It's okay, either one is fine. Then we've got 15 is equal to T minus 10. Oh, I should have said subtract 10, but it's kind of the same thing. So it's a subtraction question. And there we go. So I would ask you to turn off the video now and do the rest. Oh, wait. Here, we better pick up one more. Let's look at this guy. Because we need one example for addition, or sorry, multiplication. There. Now you've got one example for everything. Stop the video, go through all the questions, and give it a shot. It's okay if you're wrong at this point. It's not a big deal. We're going to fix it up. All right, I hope you turned off the video and did this. So now I'm just going to go through the ones that are remaining. 16 is 9 plus W. Well, this one's a little bit tricky because this plus actually refers to the W here, but there's an understood plus on the 9. So actually we're adding 9 there to the W, so it still goes under addition. Minus 2 is equal to X plus 5. I don't care about what's going over here. I want to know what's beside my variable, and it's a plus 5, so I've got another addition one. Already did that one. Oh, and look, there's another one similar to it. So when two-letter coefficient and a variable are side by side, that implies multiplication. So that means 2 times A is 15, and we would just say 2A is 15. And there we go. If you look at the next one, I kind of wrote it weird, but I did it on purpose because multiplication, like division over here, can be written in a number of ways. Brackets mean multiplication, and also they're sort of side by side. It does look a little bit weird, but it's still correct. Normally this would look like, but I just wanted to show you that it's the same thing. All right, 7 plus e is 10. So this is similar to this one, where this is a plus 7 out here. And then we've got 7 times d is 28. And if you're wondering, that is exactly the same as 7d. I just wanted to throw in the brackets to remind you that it's the same thing. Oh, here we go. We got one with a division line in it or with a fraction. So we know right away that's division. And 8r is 4. That is a multiplication question. Well, that one's easy. So that's going to be b minus 6 is equal to 10. And there we've got a division. And an addition one. And then 2/3 x is equal to 10. Well, it could either be in a multiplication or a division one. But the way I look at it is it's 2/3 times x, because even if it's a fraction, it's still a coefficient. And there we go. So my point is, for addition and multiplication and division, there's multiple ways to write it. Subtraction's pretty straightforward. There isn't really, other than flipping from left to right, having the variable on the right or the variable on the left. There's not a whole lot of different ways to do that. And it doesn't matter whether the variable is on the left or the right. Try and leave it where it is in these one-step equations. It's not wrong if you start switching sides, but you might, in best practices, or just to leave it where it is. You might end up making changes that you shouldn't at some point. And probably the key thing, I put that in the middle here. As you were looking at these questions up here, you could probably do most of them in your head, and that's okay. Or you could guess with the calculator and just check. Please, please, please learn how to do these one-step equations because they're going to get more complicated. And I get that, for example, if you have 15 is equal to c plus 5, you can look at it and go, what number plus 5 gives me 15? And you can go like c equals 10. And that's fine. But when you start getting 3x minus 7 is equal to 10x plus 13, it's going to be a lot harder to just look at it and guess what the answer is. I mean, some students do, and you end up wasting an awful lot of time doing that, but I'm going to show you how to solve this in a rather simple method. All right, that will be the second video.